What's up, Internet? We are here in the town yet again, preferably for a slightly longer time than 3 minutes, but, you know, sometimes that's the case. Streaming for the second time today, we played a lot of Mario Maker earlier. I'm very proud of myself for that, actually. I was there for an absurd period of time, and I had a blast. Go watch that, it was good. Anyway, I don't know what we're going to do today. I'm not sure how long we're going to be here, but we're going to collect some stuff. We're going to have some fun. Still no new villagers. I was kind of hoping that not going to the next town over yesterday would help, but evidently that's not the case. Oh well. Hey, what do we have right here? We have a number 4 shirt. That way, like everyone else in the next town over, I can be number 4. And this thing, which I can replace with this. And there we go. Alright. Everything fits in my pockets. We're all good here. Alright, let's just mosey on to the next town over and sell a whole bunch of stuff. And who knows, maybe we'll find something neat we can buy from Nooks. Pre-departure. I want post-departure. In that I want to depart now. And I want departure to be in the past, not in the we're going to be on it soon sort of area. Get on that, Porter. I want to time travel so that departure has already happened. Specifically the part where I no longer have to talk to Rover. That would just be peachy. And I've got horrible hiccups now. But what can you do? Alright. Oh, it's Blanca. Well, you know, I think I know exactly what we need to do for her face today. So I don't know if I just heard the audio cut out or not. I know when I grabbed my remote, a bunch of weird stuff happened to my Dazzle, so hopefully it doesn't start cutting out. Or this will be a real short trip now, won't it? Oh, please hold in there. You've done such a great job over the years, Dazzle. Don't give up the ghost just yet. That's actually quite a suiting shirt for what I'm planning on doing. Okay. I think we're gonna use... Actually, that's perfect. Okay. Okay, and then I think we need to use... Actually, that might work better. Use white. I don't know why the audio's cutting. I might have to worry about my equipment real soon, and that's not good. It's not a clean job, leave me alone. Okay, there. Now we need to do that, and we can do that. And then we can use black. You can tell I really don't want to do this. And yet, here we are doing it. Okay. So there's that. Okay, I need more of this. I don't know why the audio's cutting out. I wonder if that's just on my side. I'm not sure. It's like cutting in and out. So yeah, this might be a short day while I recalibrate all my equipment and hopefully nothing's broken. That would be nice. I don't want to hear that all my equipment's breaking because I can't afford to replace it. Okay. She's kind of a grumpy toadette. in honor of the greatest platforming hero ever, because I really didn't think this out too well. I've had better drawing days, okay? Right now I'm worried about my equipment completely breaking. Interesting. I mean, it doesn't look like audio's cutting on the recording end, but it's definitely not getting through to my headphones, which is interesting. That could be signal interference or something then. Who knows? Hey, Mr. Nook, I've got a bunch of stuff to sell. Like that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and also this. All that needs to get sold. I actually have more stuff that needs to get sold too, so just hang on just a second, Mr. Nook. We're going to sell all this stuff too. Let's see what we got. We have paperweight, Triceratail, paperweight, paperweight, Plesio skull, and a paperweight. So not the best pull of fossils over the course of 2 days, but I guess it can't be helped. Sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that, and that. Still, we doubled our money. That doesn't hurt my feelings any. And I'm just gonna play with my dazzle for just a sec, so if stuff flickers, I apologize. Okay, everything seems connected, so I don't know what the audio cutting in and out is. I'm guessing that must just be on my end or something. Hey, I know that shirt. That's the shirt what I'm wearing, and that shirt what I just sold. I don't need it. Unless this is a super toilet, in which case, you know, all bets are off, but I don't need any of this stuff. It's worth noting super toilets are not a thing I'm making up. It is an actual thing in-game. Yeah, weird. I'm still getting audio cutting in and out. Not sure what that's about. This might be real short, just so I can figure out what that is. Elma, give me something to do. I do want to do you favors. I have met Chow. He's very much him. I will be a lamb. You continue to be a goat. Alright, let's get rid of this. I don't want that rolling down the hill and going into the lake. That seems like a bad idea. Actually, while I'm here, I can write some letters. Throw that out. Throw that out. And throw that out. Write a letter to museum. I recognize that paper. It's the paper Nook uses. I see it every single day. That's how I know. Okay, well, we have enough letters to the museum that we can go visit Phyllis in town. Again, I'm rather concerned about my audio equipment, so I might not do that tonight, but we'll see. Okay, we gotta talk to Chow. So let's do that. What are you up to, Chow? Yay! I don't have to go through 12 people! That's always the worst. I quite like the star snow. I know I've said that a bunch of times, but man, it's the best snow. It almost makes me like snow, and I hate snow. I'm surrounded by it all year. Elma! Bleh. I shall deliver this unto you. Ah, stationery. She sensed that I was running out. I don't need it, but I'll take it. Is there any new treasure? No. On the bright side, I haven't heard the audio cut out in a few minutes, so that's progress of some description. Or random luck, who knows. Phyllis. I would like to mail a couple letters, like this one. I mean, I'd like to mail 5, but we both know you have that weird undeliverable piece of mail that would open a black hole that would swallow the world if it was ever delivered, so, you know, you continue to let that sit there. That's very important. And that one. Hey, Vermilion, what's up? I'm currently dealing with some audio issues because it keeps cutting out here and there. But otherwise, not much. Having a nice, simple, calming episode of Animal Crossing after my very hectic and long Mario Maker one earlier today. Yeah, I'm really hoping my dazzle isn't dying out on me. I kind of need it to work. Or else making videos is suddenly a lot harder. Although, fortunately, I still have my HDMI stuff. Yeah, for sure. I'm quite proud of myself. Doubled a record in that game. Uh-oh. Audio's cutting out. Doesn't seem to be cutting out through, OBS, though, so part of me thinks it's probably just on my headphones, but I'm not sure. I could find you a pair, Caesar. In fact, I'm pretty sure they're not that hard to find in this town. Okay, well that's good, that sounds good on that end. There's some pears. Which tells me that it's probably just has something to do with some kind of signal or something. I got wireless headphones, so it wouldn't be because some wire's dying somewhere. Still, I've never run into this problem. Here's your fruit. Pears are delicious. I need to have more pears in my life. I have not had a pear in forever. That is less money than what I could sell that pear for. I am very offended that that's your reward. Oh no. I gotta find her a ball. Well, I know where the ball is, but... Okay, well that's a snowball, so Velma probably won't kick that into the river. Hopefully. Granted, that's me trying to understand how snowballs work instead of regular balls. I gotta kick it this way so that it doesn't go into the lake. Uh-oh. Well, that's about the last place I wanted that to go. Question is, can I get it out of there? I wonder if I could... That kind of worked. Sorta. I don't think I can get that ball. I'm giving up on it. Balls are the worst. Alright, well, no ball quest for us. We'll only have to have sensible quests that aren't the worst thing ever. However will we live with ourselves? Probably happily and to a ripe old age. Goldie! Give me a quest. Yes, alas, no balls. Much like my cat. Ciao. You give me a quest. Nope. You didn't take care of it. Bullshit, I took care of it. And we both know it. Alright. What about you, Copper? Is anyone interested in coming to town? I think Gracie is. Ah, Wendell. Gracie must be coming to my other town. July 9th, so that would be well, tomorrow, but 2 days from now relative to this town because time zones. Put this away. Clean this up. I'm going to regret doing this. Weber, would you and your really ugly pineapple shirt need something done? I wonder if I can push this up a hill. Because I don't trust pushing a snowball down a hill with the river right underneath. And I'm pretty sure snowballs break if you just drop them off a cliff. So let's maybe not try that, and let's try this the other way. Come on, snowman. Alright. Now I just need to get it up this hill. That worked surprisingly well. Now I just need to get this snowball to sort of a vague head-shaped size without wearing it down on the concrete or dirt. Oop, let's not crush it. Okay. That's a little too small for a head. That might be the right size for a head, which means this needs to be slightly bigger for a body. Maybe a little bit bigger. Just a hair. That might be big enough right there. Let's find out. Perfect. Awesome. Which means we get a piece of furniture worth 10,000 bells tomorrow. Awesome. Peaches doesn't seem to be in her house from what I saw, which means she might be in another igloo. Yeah, she's not in. Alright, well, I guess we're on a quest for an igloo. Maybe we can get the best item in the game. That would be very exciting. I know it took us about a week last year when we tried to get one. Give me a quest, Camel Frog, while I look for an igloo. Oh, the igloos in this game. Giant pits of randomization, and the small, faint chance you might get the coolest item in the game. And a very, very good chance you'll just end up losing all your money on something stupid. Hey, Gulliver. Wake up. It was probably driftwood. Now wake up. Oh. I didn't plan on performing emergency brain surgery with a shovel, but I seem to have. Now wake up. I know what your name is. We've talked dozens of times. And none of that's true. You fell asleep on a jellyfish. Don't fall asleep on jellyfish. That's a bad idea. It's an important life lesson this game teaches you. You'll be lucky if you just wake up on a beach somewhere. You'll probably just end up dead. They're horribly, horribly poisonous. Hey, a tribal mask. I don't think we ever actually got one of those. I guess there's still one or two items from Gulliver we haven't gotten yet. I heard one of the weirdest things about jellyfish ever. One of the poisonous, like most poisonous jellyfish out there. Apparently there's a type of octopus that will just rip these stingers off and use them as weapons. This just goes to show how awesome, like, octopods are. Cephalopods, octopuses, squids, the like, they're freaking brilliant creatures. What are you doing down here, Pierce? They've been known to mount escapes from, like, captivity as well, which is really interesting. Maybe that's why there's only, like, one octopus in this game. Yeah, octopuses are really, like, amazing creatures. Makes me really wonder how intelligent they are, like, relative to us, because, I mean, they can't communicate verbally like we do. So there's no way we can, like, actively measure their intelligence, but we know they're incredibly smart, and people have surmised that they're probably, arguably in a lot of ways, more intelligent than human beings. Oh no, I'm gonna lose all my money to peaches again, aren't I? I'm gonna put this outside, so I don't lose it, because that is something we don't have from Gulliver yet. And I guess we're gonna sit here and hopefully get the coolest item in the game. As I said last year, I kind of want to fill an entire room with them. The nice thing with Peaches is she gives you 5 chances every time you play a game to get that one item. The problem is it's still one of the exclusive things to the Igloo, which means the odds of it showing up are rare. Nope. Not a risk taker, I just know what I want. Don't need a mossy stone. Wobblina, next. I don't want your creepy haunted wobbly doll. So that's a good deal. But that's not what I'm here for, Peaches. You know, if I could just order these items from Nook, it would be way easier, but I can't. I don't even think this item shows up in your catalog. I don't need a cabin bed, although my house still doesn't have one. Ponderosa bonsai next. The problem is, her last item can be up to half your money. It can be low, but it can be as high as half your money. So it's really easy to lose your money in these stupid Igloo events. It all just depends on the villager's personality. And even if you happen to fulfill the quota of events needed to actually trigger events, it's entirely random whether they choose to or whether or not they just talk about chowder a whole bunch. I picked 3. Not a great deal, but whatever. It's more than I bought that thing for. Alright, 5 pieces of furniture. Let's go. An Igloo model. Now that is an exclusive item, so I will buy it, but it's not what I wanted. But it could be useful for something later, so I'll hold on to this. Also, I've got a huge delay on audio, but that's probably because I haven't refreshed OBS since I was recording something earlier. Drop that. Okay, let's try this again. Peaches. Now, sell me the thing I want. Next. Don't need a boxing mat, thank you. Nope, I don't need a green lamp. Don't need a daffodil. Actually, that's a pretty good price for a painting. They tend to go for like 3,000 bells. Well, you know what? I think you'll take better care of it, so if you want, you can buy it back from me. I'll give it a shot, Peaches. I picked card number 4. I'll take some bells. I think I made money on that. And now we're in that weird moment where, regardless of actually being able to take part in games, she's just gonna talk about chowder randomly for no reason. Come on. Let me play games with you, Peaches. Or, you know, if you just let me buy stuff off you, that would be nice too, because I only want one thing from you. I don't need a ranch dressing bookcase. I don't even know what a vibraphone is. No, thank you. Snowboard is an exclusive item, so I guess I'll buy it. But we have all the exclusive items, and we're looking for one in particular. Still? I mean, we've made bells off this, if nothing else, I guess. I'll probably do this for about another 10 minutes at most. But, damn it, I really want to get this item. I need more of them. No one else in the world of Animal Crossing is allowed to have this item but me, because it's the best item. Alright, you can buy my classic painting. I picked the 4th card. Wow. I lost bells on that. Oh well. I'm still ahead. And I didn't have to pay half my bells for anything, so that's a plus. Come on, Peaches. Stop randomly talking about chowder. Let's play a game. Yes, that's what I'd like to do. I don't need a cabin low table. Or a pine chair. Or a fan palm. Baby bear, but that's not what I want. Sprinklers. You don't want a sprinkler in the middle of winter. It'll freeze all your pipes and you'll probably ruin a hose. Come on, Peaches. Give me another game. Yes, please. It's weird she tells you to play the game before she explains the rules. That seems backwards to me. I don't need an iron frame, thank you. Cooktop desk. Haven't heard of these items in a while. But I don't need them. Don't need maple bonsais. I'm still trying to get your haunted wobbly doll into my inventory. No, thank you. Wow. A fan palm for half my money. Ouch. Yes, I can see why you love the game so much, but damn it, Peaches, I want something out of this. Alright. Next. Need a handcart. Don't need a white golf bag. I'll lose it in the snow, and I don't play golf. Ooh, a candy machine. I do like candy, but no thank you. Stop giving me wobblinas. I'm very much reminded of when Gwen tried to sell us a kitty couch like 12 times in a row last year. Well, if you want some fruit, Peaches, I've got a couple of pears for you. But only if you give me the item I want. Fish chowder, that sounds unappealing, but I don't like seafood in general. Come on. Let's play a game. Okay, I understand the rules to this game. I don't need a manhole cover. I could go to Nooks and buy one for less. Don't need an office desk. Nope, still don't need a desk. I need something a little bit more special than that. Trying to make me pay a lot for a trash bin, no thank you. I got a traffic cone for half my money. Nice. I had my money cut in half twice. Let's keep going, Peaches. I'm only gonna give you a couple more minutes before I go home. If you want my haunted wobbly doll, you can have it. Although if you want to trade me for that one item, you know, I think I'd be okay with it. I picked card number 4. Aww. And that's why these characters are nice. If you get like the worst possible outcome on one of their games, they at least give you a booby prize for it. Come on, Peaches. Only got a couple more minutes, Peaches. And I really want this thing. You can have my fan palm if you want. I will give this a try, and I will pick card number 1. Wow. You really want me to have that haunted wobbly doll, and that creeps me out, Peaches. And yet I bet it's still in her house. That's how haunted it is. Alright, let's try again for this item. Don't need a real bookcase. Give me the next item. Wow, I really like the Regal stuff, but I do not need it right now. This is an opportunity to get something more interesting than that, Peaches. A keg. No thanks. Hey, an igloo model. Well, it's an exclusive item. We already have a bunch back home, I think, but still. And one sitting outside the igloo, but I'm not going to say no to exclusive items. Alright, Peaches, 2 more minutes. If you don't give me the item in 2 minutes, I will leave you alone forever. And we'll never be friends again. Let's play a game. Alright, let's see what we get. A G logo. That's a cool item, but I don't need it. Snow Bunny is an exclusive item, so I'll take it, but that's not what I need. I need a different exclusive item. Still, we got a couple more chances yet. I realized you could drop items while entering buildings. That's interesting. Stop talking about chowder, Peaches. Let's play a game. You'll be less bored that way. Alright, here we go. Come on. There it is. I want it. That's what I want the most. Oh, I will enjoy. It's my favorite item in this game. Might be able to do one more, too. Alright. Now we're making some progress. Might be able to get one more, though. You should have. I will give you pairs if you give me more dummies. Seriously. I will give you all my pairs for dummies. Alright. I will sell you my sprinkler. I pick card number 2. Or 3. That's not bad. That's probably what I'd end up having to buy it at Nook's for. I'll do one more purchasing game and then we'll move on. Okay, I'll do it. I will pick card number 4. That's not bad. Let's play. Okay. Maybe we'll get another dummy. That would just be perfect. Don't need an elephant slide, but thank you, Peaches. Don't need a corn plant. Those things are terrible. Don't need a flying saucer thing. Go! No. Don't need a country guitar. Actually, that's not a bad price. I don't need the phonograph, but thank you, Peaches. Nothing else. We got a couple exclusives, and more importantly, we got the best item in the game. Now I just gotta figure out what items I can sell at Nook's and which ones I need to hold on to. Okay, well, let's get to Nook's and figure it out. I just hope that we get a little bit more lucky with these igloo deals, because seriously, I would love to just fill a room with these things. But right now we have 3, and we need significantly more than that, because I don't know of a house that has only 3 spots to put stuff. Sell that, sell that. Okay, so that's what we need to hold on to. Sell that, sell that. 1, 2, 3. And we can leave that snow bunny alone. Alright. Let's go buy ourselves some flowers. Take some yellow pansies, yes please. And some cosmos. Some pansies. Take those cosmos off your hands, Mr. Nook. And finally some tulips. Yes, please. Alright. So we lost a lot of money today, but we got the most important item we could ever get. And we got some other neat items too. So, you know, I'm not going to say we ended out in the negatives here. I think we ended up pretty far ahead. Now summon us a train, Porter. Make it fast and very suplexible. I need to go play Final Fantasy VI again. That game is so fun. Alright, well we got our train. So hooray. Now, let's get out of here. And we can tell Rover all about our adventures in getting really bizarre items that aren't supposed to be in the game, but are anyway, because they're the best items in the game. And how we ran into Toadette on the train. That was also pretty cool. Come on, Rover. Rover the cat. Yep, it's me again. It's always me. I don't know how many other people you meet on trains on a daily basis, Rover. Genuinely would be curious to see that metric. I'm betting it's probably less than double digits, though. I don't see a lot of people playing this on a daily basis or going to different towns talking to Rover every day. Just doesn't seem too likely. Alright, let's take a look at our awesome treasure, because of course, treasure's important. I don't think we need that noisemaker anymore, but still. So we got an igloo model. We've got several in our basement already, though. Let's see, we got a snow bunny. It's adorable. It's also a great little accessory in Tales of Symphonia, because it gives you a boost of all your stats. Another igloo model. Snowboard, which has the GameCube logo on it. Maybe it was the one used in Sonic Adventure 2. Alright, next we have the tribal mask. Booga booga booga. I don't think I've ever gotten that one. And then, of course, the best piece of furniture of all time. The dummy. Now I just need enough to fill this entire room and we're good to go. It's gonna be a slow burn completing that goal. But, you know, hopefully someday. I don't think I necessarily need these things right now, but who knows. Drop these. Alright, let's go plant our garden. Maybe we'll run into Wisp, although it seems unlikely. Let's go down here. There's a snowball. We might be able to get a second present from the snowman. If we can find the other one. Still no new villagers. Not that that's a bit of a surprise or anything. We gotta plant more stuff around here. Plant one here, plant one here, plant one here. Oh, and we're one short for completing this row. Still, we are getting close to completing this row of flowers, which is good. Alright. Check that acre. We haven't checked this one. If nothing else, we can also look for a snowball, although there's a limit to how many different places it could be that would be beneficial to us. Because after a certain point, they'll just spawn in weird places we can't do anything with. Almost didn't see that. There's the fossil. Nice. No Gulliver. I don't think snowballs tend to spawn near the museum. At least from my experience, they don't tend to. Pearl's not around over here today. I think snowballs have a tendency to spawn in this acre, but that's just a regular ball. Alas, I fear the snowball will not show up. Oh well. Still a bunch of places Wisp could show up if he's going to. Nothing over here. Take this, thank you. Clean that up. I think Gracie's coming to town tomorrow here, which is good. Means we might get another Gracie shirt. Oh, hey, we're gonna run to Wisp. Cool. There he is. 5 spirits. Irontongue. One word. I like it. Alright, well, I found a dummy today, so I'm in good spirits. Let's help fight the evil villain Irontongue with the wiggly ghosty bits. Yeah, so tomorrow Gracie will be in town. Interesting. Okay. But until then, we've got to find some wiggly ghosty bits. Okay, now, unfortunately, as our experience has taught us, ghosts just seem to spawn and despawn at random. They could be in the same area. It could just be in one area 1 minute, gone the next. It's random and not very good. I thought they were kind of predetermined, or at least had to follow a certain set of rules, but it doesn't seem like it, which makes them frustrating. Also, this is here, and now it's not. I thought we found a ghost bit. So we won't be able to help the snowmans today, but we might be able to help Wisp. Just takes a little bit of patience. Unfortunately, I am not a patient person. But we've already got one. We just gotta catch 4 more. Get rid of that. Now, because ghost spawning seems to be random, we can just wander around and hopefully we'll run into one. I don't like that mentality too much, but there's 2. And while they could occupy theoretically the same area, there won't be 2 at the same time. So I guess theoretically we could just circle the same 4 areas and eventually they'll spawn. Problem is the despawning mechanics in this game are a little bit not entirely set in stone from what I can tell. So they could spawn here, but they don't appear to be immediately. Might as well just keep wandering around. Still gotta find 3 more. Sometimes I like to show up on this player area. Doesn't look like it today, though. Not here either. Nothing over here. But again, they kind of spawn random. From what I can tell, anyway. There's another. Need 2 more. They seem to like spawning in bigger, wider areas as opposed to smaller, cramped spaces like here. And they seem to prefer being around water too, but they also despawn at random and then spawn at random too, so knowing what they kind of prefer doesn't help too much. There's another one. If I'm careful enough and hit the rock like I just did, I'm not going to destroy those flowers. Which is good. I worked hard on this garden. I don't want it ruined. Doesn't look like it's around here. But it might be around here. Nope. Nothing down here. I mean, the bright side to this, like, spawning system is comparatively to one where they're fixed where they are. You know, if you don't see one, you can still run into it afterwards because it'll just spawn somewhere else. But the downside is, of course, that you could be up and down this entire place and theoretically it just won't spawn for you because random. And that's a great example of why I don't like randomization in games. When I made games, I tended to not favor randomization. Or at least, if I put randomization in a game, it would be sort of with fixed rules that were at least kind of understandable. I can't think of what game it was that I was playing recently that was like that, but it's like leveling up the stats were random, but they would hit a fixed amount every once in a while, like every 10 levels. Despite how random the stats were, every 10 levels, like, they would hit an amount where they were fixed. So even if theoretically you got, like, no stats for each, like, individual stat per level up, once you hit level 10, everything would sort of equal out to where they should be. I kind of like that. That way you've got a little bit of randomization, but even if you get, like, the worst rolls in leveling stats, it doesn't completely destroy your character. That's kind of why I don't like the random level gains in stuff like Fire Emblem, because you just get some of the worst stats sometimes, or sometimes you only get like one stat that gets like +1, and it's like, I gotta gain a bunch of experience and get another depressing stat that's gonna give me nothing. Terrific. Alright, well, we still need one spirit. I'll probably circle the town one more time, looking for this guy before calling it quits, because, again, it's just random. So there's a good possibility that we just don't ever run into it. Which sucks. You know, because if we help, not only do we get the satisfaction of helping Wisp out, you know, we get something exclusive. Or at least something that we don't have yet. It could be an exclusive item. Not to say that Wisp has anything exclusive, but he could give you something that was exclusive from someone else that we missed. As I understand, he has that power, but again, it's sort of forced upon him by simply your catalog. Not having cataloged certain items. But there are limitations. For example, he could not give you a dummy, because that's not something that can actually be cataloged. He also can't give you the 2 uncollectible NES games. Those you strictly need action replay devices for. I don't think he can give you the 2 that are exclusive to e-readers either. Which kind of sucks. I mean, let's just be honest, it's the 2 that we can't get that are obviously the best 2, but the e-reader ones were no slouch either. Alright, time to get something free from Wisp. Provided I don't accidentally tell him to take care of the weeds, which I've already taken care of. I would like free stuff. Hey, tall tympanoid. That brings us slightly closer to completing the gyroid collection. I think we need like 3 more. That's exciting. Way to go, Wisp. I mean, it's no dummy, but still, it's an item that I'm excited to have. For sure. Anyway, I think that will be it for tonight. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, follow the stream to know when we go live, because we do this every single night, plus Mario Maker stuff earlier in the day, and other stuff when I happen to have the time. You also want to check out my YouTube channel to see over 1,000 videos waiting just for you, and not just Animal Crossing or Mario Maker, but pretty much any kind of game you can think of, and tons you can't, because I play some really odd stuff sometimes. And if you really want to make my day, check out the show's PayPal or Patreon, support the show any way you can so that I can continue to do what I do to the best of my ability, which in this case is get, like, all my money swindled by Peaches, but get the best item in the game because it's not supposed to be in the game. Seriously, dummy, best item in the game. Plus, helping Wisp defeat the evil Lord Irontongue. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Peace out, Internet.